big time antique dealers, cause the furniture in each one of the 500 rooms in each one of them, it's the first hotels to be integrated also. And one was right next to the University of Pennsylvania's Philadelphia, school. So all the kids that went to school there, went to either the Hotel Tracy or the Hotel Divine
It's right
Lorraine,
Temple.
the Divine Lorraine. And, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say after that, but the, the antiques, so they were in charge of selling 500 rooms of antique furniture that was kept in impeccable condition by these people, you know? So I don't know where it all went, but it would've been nice to get a little piece of that, you know? So, but they'd already done that when I was there, the hotels. Then the hotels kinda stayed in disrepair for a few years, but they're being restored now to their full glory.
Divine Lorraine is a condos.
It's condo, yeah, well, one of them became a condominium, and I guess it's
That's the
back,
only one I know about.
and I hear it's in great shape, you know,
It
so,
was slick.
yeah,
I
nice.
liked it better the other way.
Yeah, I also had a chance to go to the Circle Mission Church, which they own down on Broad Street, South Broad Street, or something, in Philadelphia, you've seen the
Broad and Pine. I used to
Broad
live
and
there.
Pine, and, on Broad Street, but I wasn't gonna take my car, I said, you know, I'm driving this Mercedes, and I don't wanna go to downtown Philly, those guys are gonna steal my car down there, you know? And, they said, oh no, you can ride with Mother Divine, it was on a Sunday afternoon, and I'd already been there for a day or two. And they had loaded up my car with veggies from the garden and to send me off. And, they said, no, we're gonna ride down with the, mother, and you can ride in this big long Cadillac that's twice as long as a regular Cadillac. And the roof opens up, and they have a throne seat in there.
Well,
And
that was the Duesenberg.
I know they had that on the Duesenberg, but they have it on a car right now in their garage in, a newer Cadillac. And, but like the one they had in the Duesenberg, before, when father was alive, and the seat rises up, and then now when you get close to the Circle Mission Church, remember now, some of these people who are followers think that this is God's wife. And they come down and they touch the side of the car, you know, very gently, cause that's God's car, you know, it's the wife of God in this car. And then right beside her would have been Rick sitting there, and the only two white people in downtown Philadelphia that day, or that afternoon. And I passed on, I was so damn tired, I'm sorry, but I wish to this day that I had rode, I would have been with Mother on the throne seat. And it would have been quite an experience, so I'm telling you about it, but I wish I had completed it.
I have a question
Okay, yeah,
about the.
go ahead, so, on the
Dues-
throne car? Yeah.
Yeah, how long did that stay in the, I was reading that it stayed in the estate to Mother Divine and,
It stayed for a while, and then it got sold. I heard that, the last time that anyone, that I knew of the throne car, the Duesenberg, especially made Duesenberg, was, supposedly, was in the Imperial Hotel in Las Vegas. They have a car museum there. But then I heard it was sold again to some collector in Texas, and it's been redone. So someone privately owns it. When I was at Gladwin, I had Father Divine died in 1965, and so my contact, Mr. Roger is his name, Roger Klaus. He brought me over to the garage because I was staying in the barn, but the barn's like the Vanderbilt barn at Newport. You know, it's not really. It's been converted into living quarters. And in fact, that's where I'll be staying on the 30th in the barn. But it's close to the car.
this is in Pennsylvania?
This is in Pennsylvania, at Gladwin, Pennsylvania. And I went through the garage with all the Cadillacs. And at one time, they were talking about selling one of the Cadillacs, which I was gonna buy immediately. But they did have a, you know, I would be driving here, you know, I'd have a chauffeur driving me, and I'd have the opening on the top with Rick coming out the top, you know. But, they did have a 65 red beat-up Ford pickup truck that was owned by Father Divine, and they were willing to sell it to me. And I thought I should have bought that, but I didn't. I had a bunch of trucks, and I didn't need another one, but it was a really celebrity truck. I mean, it was Father Divine's pickup truck. And then up in Sampson, not in Sampsonville, on the way to Sampsonville and Crumville, Father Divine had a gas station up there during the 30s, and you could always buy gas 4 cents cheaper. And now, the Boyce family had a gas station up there also, right past Acorn Hill Road. But during the day, everyone bought gas from Father Divine. And when Father Divine's gas station closed at 4 o'clock, then they were forced to go over to the Boyce's and buy their gas at a little bit higher price. But that gas station, a fella up there hooked onto it with his dad and a couple poles and dragged it home. And they put it in their backyard for a shed. It still exists. And the guy who owns Father Divine's gas station was willing to give it to me if I wanted to disassemble it and move it. I'm still thinking about it, move it down to my farm. And then I could have a gas station that was owned by Father Divine in Ulster County and the 65 Ford pickup truck right there. You know, it would be great, but, or maybe right here at this museum here in Rochester. I don't think I have the energy for that. When you're younger, you go right for that. When you're a little older, you say, I think I'll pass. I hope that helps you with
Any more comments or
the
questions?
Duesenberg.
Thank you.
I can tell you about the Duesenberg. I have some people that told me that after the Second World War, you know, there were old Packards and Cadillacs around. Nobody wanted them. You can get them for $50 or $100. And the rumor I heard is that Duesenberg was in High Falls and it was being repaired in this corner of Lucas Turnpike and 213. And it wasn't specially built for Father Divine by the Duesenberg Company, which is part of the law now. You know, it was like special order, most likely it wasn't. It was an old Duesenberg from one of the estates on the Hudson River, most likely, that had gone down to $500 and Father Divine bought it. Yeah, kind of a little different twist on it.
Oh,
But I know
did he
people who-
customize the back seat so that would?
Yeah, and I don't know who would have done that, but they probably did it right in High Falls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I had a person who lived down there that testified that to me, whether he was telling the truth or not. He knew every car in Ulster County, every truck and car, and he knew all about Father Divine's Duesenberg also. So I have a tendency to rely upon him. And the throne seat. Oh, either that they had that converted in New York City somewhere. You know, they probably had many orders for throne seats in and around New York or New Jersey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.